Hello everyone, welcome to the first Eternal Grind deck tech and video series. My name's Tim. I'm going to start out with Temur weapons. Now, Temur is a term from Magic for red, green, and blue. Eternal does not have three color names yet, so I'm just going to use ones from Magic the Gathering. If you're not familiar, try and call it Fire Primal Justice also, or just green, red, blue. It's basically the same thing. Yeah, I played a lot of Magic, so especially for the keywords like charge and lifesteal, I might use the Magic terms. Sorry, working to correct that, but anyway, so deck tech. I'm playing three color weapons. I'm doing very well with this deck recently. Start off, we got three torch. It's actually been not as effective for me as I thought it was going to be. You think of torch as just like the best card in the deck in a lot of decks, or most versatile anyway, but it's a lot of stuff it doesn't kill. Breaks Aegis on some stuff, which is, one of its lesser known uses, but still just three. It's, does anything you need it to. Rarely finish off the game with it, but it's alright. 4 Seek Power is necessary in a 3-color deck, obviously. Strategize and Wisdom of the Elders. That's what lets this deck exist, basically. The 3 colors are really tough. If I can get all the influence set up, because I need, for Ikaria, which is the goal of this deck, 3 green and 3 red, so that's pretty tough. Also, I need double blue for Wisdom of the Elders. Early, I need double green for Valkyrie Enforcer, Runehammer, and Harsh Rule. So it's not easy. Also, double blue if I want to cast Hailstorm. So all the colors, not easy. As you can see, I'm mostly green, but Seek Power is very necessary. 3 Strategize, 4 Wisdom of the Elders makes the mana base possible, basically. If I have time to set up my mana, set up my colors with those, everything will go great. Sorry, I just said mana a lot. I meant power. I was going to say lands, but no, they're not lands. They're called sigils in this game. Anyway, I'll try and correct myself. Sorry, it's the Magic League again. 4 Vanquish kind of seems like a lot for such a narrow card, but my main removal is weapons, like Sword of Ikaria, Runehammer, etc. Daisho, or however you say that. And they can't hit really, really big stuff, so that's what Vanquish does, and I don't have Slay or, any of the classic removal spells that can just hit anything, kill your giant creature, so Vanquish fills that role pretty well. 2 Hailstorm and 3 Harsh Rule are the board wipes. I was playing a lot more, and I even had Lightning Storm in for a little bit, but the aggro I've seen recently has been very limited. It's mostly been mid-range and control, so I do keep it around. It's necessary versus the Oni decks, but only a 2 of. Sword of Ikaria 2 of. It's pretty great if I can stick it early with if they're doing nothing like versus control, get a couple work card triggers, get in some damage. It's pretty good. I've been pretty displeased with it in general, though. Thinking of cutting it, I don't know. We'll see. Valkyrie Enforcer, it's just great. Playing a full playset of that. I mean, even if I can even rise to the challenge to go get it to silence some of their, bigger stuff that I can't kill. If I can silence it, oftentimes that solves the problem. Now the double justice is a little tough on this sometimes early game, but if I can get that, you almost never have too many Valkyrie Enforcers. You can just play it out, make removal, make control, waste their removal on it, so your Ikaria will be safe. All kinds of things. Whirling Duo, Gradience, aggro, obviously, life gain. If I can rise for it, it's got 5 power, it's a lot of life. Runehammer, same thing, just classic. If I can rise for it, that's 6 power on there, so I can kill a Titan if I need to, or whatever. 3 Rise to the Challenge, 2 Celestial Omens. Sometimes you need to go get a Harsh Rule, so that's why I've got 2 Celestial Omens. Then the finishers. Oh, what a Sky King Sword to kill really, really big guys. And 3 Ikaria. A pretty classic list for I'm sure many of you have seen this around. Temur Weapons popular deck. Really wish they had more of the crests. I can only play the 4 of Crest of Fury, and those aren't even my main colors, so that's unfortunate, but is what it is. If they ever print those other ones, I'll definitely put them in. A couple more things I forgot to mention. Only playing 3 Ikaria and 2 Deisho. That's what I could afford when I bought the deck. I've since, gotten more, have the ability to buy more. I haven't. Now, don't know if that's a wrong decision or not. Only 2 Deisho. There have been very few times where I found myself wanting a third one, where I've like used up both, and I, have a rise of the challenge, and I would go get a third. There have been a few times, but the 4 attacking twice is great. Only 4 armor though makes it tough against anything bigger. Even like a 3 power unit is going to take out most of my armor, and I don't have a lot of other ways to gain extra armor. Have been considering adding Throne Warden. It's a 4/4 for 5 that gives you 4 armor, and it has Aegis. Don't know what I would cut for it. And like I said, I've been doing really well with this one, so I don't know. I might that would help. And only 3 Ikaria. Usually, if I can get 2 Ikaria, I've got 3 Rise to the Challenge and 2 Celestial Omens. So having more of them, I'm not sure how much that would help. Yeah, let's get to the games.